I watched an anime recently called Kaizoku Ojo Fena. Pirate Princess Fena is the translation. And I gotta say, I am very, very disappointed by this. The animation is stellar, the voice acting is great, with people like Aoi Yuki, the music is pretty good, even if there are only a few tracks. And the characters are likable, but goddamn, the last 3 episodes are so bad. It's like a teenager wrote this and thought they were deep. I would recommend this glowingly and say that it's an instant classic if the quality was as high as the first few episodes. But as it goes on, there is an extremely disappointing nosedive. I'm trying to think of anything that just got so bad so quickly, and I am really drawing a blank. This has got to be an example of how not to do things. It's definitely not good. So frustrating. What is it about? A girl, a daughter of some seafaring British noble, is separated from him during a raid at sea. So she was left drifting until she came across an island which is pretty much just one huge bordello. When she grows up and comes of age, one man tries to buy her, but she's reluctant and makes up escape plans. As it turns out, there was already an escape plan for her, as the people loyal to her dad show up and break her out. Now she's traveling the world with her ninja companions. Yeah, I know, none of it makes sense. Why didn't they help her earlier? Why ninjas? Who cares? Yeah, it's kind of disjointed. I couldn't think of a more coherent way to write this, but the entire escape sequence and a few following episodes are amazing. It's like a Disney movie. It's a story about her journey in finding what is it her dad entrusted her with. What did I like? The animation. First and foremost, just nothing else is as good as animation in this. The main character does a lot of these unnecessary movements, let's just call them. These are the kind of things which aren't needed to show what is happening, but they add more character to the scene. So for example, Fena is puffing her cheeks or having this small, subtle movements of her face as she's about to cry, just sniffling a little bit, just wiggling, I don't know what else to call it. There's a lot of those. And Fena is just so goddamn adorable. I don't know what to compare her to, but she's definitely reminded me of something. A cross between a pudding and a muffin. A strange way to describe a person, but that's what I've got. The characters. I think it's pretty clear that nobody in this story is terribly original. But the thing is, they are still done well. The cliches are commonly used and reused because they work, and everyone here pretty much fits into one or the other. There's a quiet serious guy, there's a womanizing smooth talker, the goofy twins, the tomboy engineer girl, the huge strong softie. All of them appeared time and time again in other media, but be it anime, games, books, whatever. But they are done well. I like them all, especially the tomboy and the womanizer. They didn't get on my nerves, and I believe it is easy to mess up these kind of cliches really badly. I also thought that trying to get history into this was an interesting idea, like Grace O'Malley, or Grain Hall. Irish are crazy. Whatever their spelling is, whatever the pronunciation is, I don't know. Well, when I checked the cast, I was really excited. They did my girl dirty, but I still appreciate trying to add history to this. And there was this mystery about Fena's origin, dating to Jeanne of Arc. I was really interested to see where it would go. The setup was great, but what did I dislike? Well, like I said, the second half and especially the last 3 episodes. So I guess I'll just spoil the entire thing, because, well, none of it matters. The place we are looking for is Eden, an island which only appears when Fena shows up. That makes a lot of sense. On it is a bunch of treasure, but the important part is the place where gods are. That also makes a lot of sense. Once there, Fena is to decide whether the world will be destroyed or not. A lot of sense, right there. And the journey here was to be a test whenever she is worthy to make the decision. I will let this linger for a moment to process. Okay, this was the point of the story. Not the cool ninjas fighting pirates, not the British getting greedy and looking for treasure, plundering damn the consequences, like Pocahontas. Not even a love triangle between the 2 leads and Abel. It was all about this thing. I don't know, maybe if someone is young they'd get excited and love it, but good god, this story sucked. Holy crap, I just listed 3 better ideas for where it should go. It could be One Piece style thing with fighting and exploration, more focused on exploration of course. It could be about fighting the big bad evil empire and preventing them from taking over this uncharted pristine island. It could have been about a life story. Instead, it tries to make this heavy-handed philosophical message, and it's like, well, like I said, it's like a 12-year-old hearing about philosophy and solving it. Holy crap, this is bad. I cannot sit through the last few minutes. I just kept skipping 5 seconds ahead, 5 seconds ahead, 5 seconds ahead. I cannot put it any more eloquently of how much of a letdown this was. I wish there was a production manager or an editor or just someone else who would walk up to all these talented people who made this and slap the hell out of them, so they would realize what a mistake they are making. So the end result is average. I mean, it's not like they stop animating when it gets bad. It's not like they get lazy with the audio. It's gorgeous. I really love the shots of the cities, the caves, everything zoomed out. The vistas, just beautiful backgrounds. But good God, is the writing so bad later on. I recommend not watching this just to prevent the same kind of disappointment. But then again, it's freaking gorgeous and people would put a lot of effort into this. So that's a bit of a pickle.